Okay, so to do this one, we start with the table. Table's pretty easy. We know that a table is basically a cube, except for it doesn't have a bottom. So first thing we're gonna do is, to start with, we're gonna connect the top and bottom back to our vanishing point. So I'm not gonna go all the way across, but know that I'm going to that vanishing point. And then I'm gonna go to this vanishing point. And then I'm going to turn the corner and go back to my other vanishing point. All right, so to stop my table, obviously, I just need to put in 2 vertical lines. So now that I have 2 vertical lines, I need to do the back of the table. Now remember that if they're parallel, they're going to go to the same vanishing point. So if the front face of their table goes to that vanishing point, the parallel side is also going to use the same vanishing point. So once I have that, I need to connect the other side of my table back to this vanishing point. So let me do that. So now I have the top of my table right here. So what I need to do now is I need to give my legs a little bit of girth. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and make another line there. On this one, I'm going to make myself a little bit of line there. Okay, so now I have 2 legs, and I got to do the same thing across. So because I got to make sure that the bottom, the other leg is visible. I'm going to really lightly connect this one back to that vanishing point. And then I know that I'm going to see just ever so slightly, just the basic bottom. I'm going to do this. Okay, so that's that leg. And then I know I'm barely going to see it, but I'm going to put myself, that's the other leg. So then I can go back and I can erase all that extra stuff that is in my way. Grab my eraser and get rid of that, get rid of that. So there we go, that's my table. Now notice these 2 go to that vanishing point, so I will, just to make sure it's completely visible, I will make sure that you can see the bottom of this leg. All right, so now that we've done this, we're gonna do this chair here. So the chair goes like this. We're gonna go top and bottom, back to my vanishing point. All right, so this is the back of the chair. So the chair, obviously, like we know that chairs kind of look like this, right? So I need to make the parts of the chair. So I'm gonna, first of all, I'm gonna go forward to make the back leg of my chair. So here we go, a little bit here. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and really lightly draw this whole one because I know that eventually my other leg is gonna go down. And then the top of my chair. So once I've done that, I need to stop the back of my chair. So here we go, I'm really lightly gonna draw that down. And then I know that I'm gonna have the seat coming out. Again, we know that if it was gonna be a vertical line, a horizontal line, it becomes an orthogonal line. So that is where my chair is gonna be. So then I'm gonna go ahead and put in, so these are my 2 legs. And then I need to put the back of my chair. So all I'm gonna do to start with is I'm gonna connect this back to my vanishing point. All right. And just get rid of that because I don't need that. So next thing I need to do is I need to stop my chair. So I can kind of do one of 2 things. I can go like this first and draw the back of my chair. Because we know all the things that are going to go back in space are going to use this vanishing point on this side because they're all parallel to each other. So I'm going to make that line. So this one, and this one all go back in space. So to stop it, I'm going to put in a vertical line And then I need to go across. And then I need to do the back of my chair. So in order to make sure that I know that they are the same width, what I'm going to do is this, really lightly, I'm just going to take this and go across to this back of the chair. Because I know that it's going to go all the way across, I can use this, draw over here, so this is the middle of that, the other side of the chair. So then all I have to do is connect this dot back to my original, to my left vanishing point. There you go. And now, if you look at it, what you can see is that I have two legs and the top of the chair. And I can go ahead and use my eraser to get rid of these. All right, so on the TV, this one's pretty simple. This was originally designed when tables and chairs were not as, like televisions were bigger. So it is up to you how you want to do it, but we know step one is always connect the front and the top and bottom to both vanishing points. So if I go here and then here, that goes to that vanishing point, and then I'm going to do the same thing here. So I'm going to make mine a little bit fat because I feel like it. Okay, so now I have front and back. And to stop it, I'm just going to put in a vertical line and a vertical line. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the TV, right? The TV is going to go to this vanishing point first. So, and then this vanishing point. And then the thickness of my TV, I'll make a skinny TV because that's kind of what's happening now. Okay, so now that I have that part of my TV, the next thing I need to do is I need to stop my TV. So it's another vertical line and another vertical line. Now, obviously, a TV has a screen, so I'm going to make another vertical line inside. This is for my TV, and then I can use the